How dare you? How dare you ruin Timmy's Christmas? I want to look at this video from... Hey. Relax, buddy. We're going to have a look at this video from Qboss. This video appeared 2 hours ago, so I do not have permission to watch this, but I would like to give a massive shout out to Qboss. Hopefully they don't mind. If they do, I'll deal with it later. Okay, so we're going to watch this video from Qboss about the GAN 15, everyone. I'm going to put it on Speedy, and we'll see how we go. Let me know if you need them. Actually, no, don't let me know, because every time I take people's advice and then listen to it back afterwards, I go, that's terrible. What are these levels? This is ridiculous. Okay, here we go.
We're going to make an honest review of the GAN 15 because someone has to.
Oh, big talk.
I've watched a lot of GAN 15 reviews, and a lot of people are simply praising the good aspects of the GAN 15 and not letting people know about the really bad aspects of the cube. So here is our honest take on it, and let's start with the speed.
So this is a very fast speed cube. GAN cubes have always been on the faster side. We've seen that with the GAN 12.
GANs do be speedy.
Systems. So again, we have a fast speed cube on hand.
When it comes to the popping aspect, again, I actually was very disappointed because I had heard good things about the GAN 15 before it came out, and when I received it, honestly, pretty quickly I noticed that this cube can also pop, just like the 4.
Reactions. Live reactions in the chat. Reactions in the chat to that force pop. Mango Cuber GAN 15 will be talked about on AWIC too. Oh, I'm on that. I'll be recording that with Jaden and the crew. Well, maybe just me and Jaden today. I think it's just us, is it? And we'll be talking about some stuff for a week in cubing for the Speedcube shop channel. So that was a big old pop, wasn't it? And the GAN 15 is not supposed to pop, is it, Timmy? Is there manhandling going on of the GAN 15 there?
I just don't think that it is reasonable today that a flagship pops. Sure, you can tension it on the tight tensions, which you should do, by the way, on this cube, and it won't pop, but I still think that it's pretty bad that if you have it on loose tensions, it will simply pop, even at like 45 degrees corner cutting, which was the standard almost 10 years ago.
We also need to talk about the lockup issues on this puzzle. On the office, we jokingly call it the GAN lockups, and unfortunately, this has been an issue all the way since the GAN 11 and 12, and that are like internal lockups, which you just randomly get in the middle of algorithm.
Jaden. Opinion on this, because you had some thoughts. I wonder if Qboss have got the square centerpieces. I wonder if that's an issue. Mango in the chat right now. I've never had a pop on the GAN 15. I wonder if Qboss have the because this lockup that he's experiencing here specifically. I watched a little bit of this video before the stream. That's why I was late.
Yes,
but this lockup here,
12, and that are like internal lockups, which you just randomly get in the middle of algorithms, so in the middle of spamming TPS, the cube just locks up on the inside. Pieces catch to each other. Looks like in my limited experience, it looks like a square center lockup. You know what I mean? Elliptic. I have one. It does not pop. And Mango's never had a pop. Billy Cubewell, I've tried the GAN 15, it's super fast, even with thick angstrom setup. It doesn't really pop. And Matty's tensioning is really good. Okay, cool. Paul Cargill, I do remember the Father Ted bit where one of the priests smashes a door with his foot, claiming it's poor craftsmanship. I could have got you a cheaper one. Cowboys, Ted. So and this is what do you think? A GAN problem mainly. We don't have at all the same
they do address that.
Or any cubes like that. But on the GANs we get a lot of these.
It feels like people are simply wanting the GAN cubes to be good no matter what. Because when we say that the GAN cube has lockup issues, we get comments saying no, it's just your turning style.
GAN fans be thirsty.
Turning style, or are we reviewing the cube? A good cube.
Valid point. Did you all hear that? He says, "Are we reviewing
your turning style?" But are we reviewing my turning style, or are we reviewing the cube? A good
valid,
cube lets
fair.
me solve in any way I want without it hindering my performance.
Indeed, and there are a lot of other cubes on the market which are universally better in terms of not having these lockup issues, no matter the turning style. So should we adjust to the GAN, the most expensive cube in the market, just for the sake of it, or should we instead try to find a cube which is both cheaper and is universally more well liked?
What are we looking at here? What am I looking at is what I wonder. Are we looking at some straight up GAN haters? Are these just people who don't like GAN cubes? Which is fair. That's fair enough. You don't have to like GAN cubes just because they're the most spendy and just because all the Timmies like them and need to show them off in the playground. Curious Nick, I think the GAN cubes are just not for everyone. I think that's totally valid. Totally valid. This does stand out. This feedback does stand out from other GAN 15 reviews. Mostly there has been GAN glazing happening after the 15's been released, right? It's mostly been people going, ooh, it's the new 12. Ooh.
And that's nice, and that's all well and good. I still haven't actually used one. My first batch of pre-orders arrived yesterday, and I sent every single one away to desperate little Timmies. So that's a thing. I can't comment on that just yet. All I can do is take other people's opinions, and just looking at the landscape around me. I've had speedsters using it. You know, Jaden's not slow. He came around after they changed the centerpiece. Chris Mills is a fan. Mr. Gan, if you're watching, why is Chris Mills not a guru? What are you doing? Make Chris Mills a guru. Hashtag Guru Mills. Mills for guru? I don't know. I'm working on it, okay, Chris? I'm working on it. Mr. Milk, I used the GAN 15, and I used the GAN 15 at a comp, and I found it way too fast. That's GAN, though. That sounds like a Gancube. The Chosen Cuber, I don't buy Gancubes because I don't have another kidney to sell. That's valid. You can only sell one. It's very hard work getting out of bed with no kidneys. Dino Cuber, again, can't afford them. 15 is cheaper than the 13, 14. Since the 13, it's been popular to slam on them. True, Paul. But the 15 is a vast improvement. Mango, I will say, for those who have a rough and heavier turning style, it probably isn't for you, but if your turning is lighter and more accurate, like a good amount of top cubers, then you probably like it. It is a precision instrument. This is what I keep telling parents, you know what I mean? There's disclaimers on any one of my GAN, like fast GAN cubes on my website. I always write, because I've had too many returns from fat-handed 8-year-olds who get a GAN 14 for Christmas, wreck it by lunchtime, and then I've got their mum giving it full afterburners in the email. How dare you? How dare you ruin Timmy's Christmas? I've had that too many times now. I have a disclaimer in there. Don't buy this for anyone under 10. I'm not about it. So they are precision instruments for pro solvers. You know what I mean? And not that I'm saying the guys from QBoss are little Timmies. I'm not suggesting that. But there are different turning styles for different people. So yeah. Let's carry on. Let's carry on.
Like in terms of not having these lockup problems.
Yes, I definitely don't think it makes sense to try to adjust and learn how to use a bad cube. That makes no sense at all. Another argument is, who are you to judge?
Calling it a bad cube is a reach.
Really good is using the Gancube.
Just because it doesn't match your style.
GAN, which means they are literally paid to use their cubes. You might have actually seen the GAN video with the GAN gurus. In that video, they are all praising the cube, but of course they are. They are invited to GAN to promote the GAN product. So even if we did say something negative in that video, I doubt GAN would even keep it in the video, so that might even be edited out. So we cannot simply say that the Gancube is
that's how advertising works.
We also have to keep in mind that these people who are sponsored by GAN have obviously adapted their turning style to the GAN cubes for many years. Before the GAN
they've adapted their turning to GAN cubes over the years. They are some of the fastest cubers in the world. Their turning is accurate and sublime because it has to be, right? Hashtag Mills for Guru. You know what I mean? So there's some reaches in this. There's some reaches in this, but I'm not gonna go through the entire video on here because I would prefer that you go and watch the video on their channel. Go and give QBoss some views and go and subscribe, for goodness sake. How they've only got 1.1k subscribers. They're a really, really good channel. Really, really good channel. Go and give them a sub and give them your views. And let's fight about the GAN 15 in their comments, I guess. So, still haven't got one. And yeah, it's honestly, I love that this video exists because I love to see a little bit more nuance in the review landscape about a GAN product. Yeah, it's cool to rip on GAN since the 13. 12? 13. 12 was good. We like 12. I popped the 12. I had popping problems with the 12. Still, my favorite Gancube is the GAN 11 Duo. Mwah. Great cube, and great value. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more. I stream once a week and I release videos pretty much every day. Also use code CUBECAST to save 5% at speedcubeshop.com, Cubing Life Academy, speedcube.nz, lastlayercubing.com. Have fun, solve cubes, and I'll catch you in the next one.